Well, happy Friday. Oh, what a long week. It has been a long week. I am glad it's the weekend. I am not finished yet. I've got a lot to do still. I actually have two big things tonight, two huge things tomorrow, and two huge things Sunday, too. My goodness. Tonight, it's a fun one. It's an honor to our head basketball coach. They're actually renaming the gym floor, the court, after him. Pretty cool. They're naming the arena after him. It's an honor. I mean, he's been at the school coaching for decades, and he's done amazing things for for the school, for just the program, for everything. So it's definitely an honor for him, and he's real humble too. I mean, he could care less what the name of the floor was. And they had a big kind of honor for him last night. Old players, old coaches, old, retired people all came, and and he was like, "Why are you guys here?" It's like, I'm not dead, I'm not retired. Like, why are you honoring me? What is this? He would much rather just coach basketball. He's having a blast. So it was funny. Lots of people asked, "Is he retiring? Is he retiring?" No, he wants to keep doing what he's doing. But he wants to. They wanted to honor him, which I just think is really, really cool, really honorable, very honorable. There we go. I was trying to get that to be the same. When will we get the Kirk Miller Music Hall at the school? Well, we were thinking, gosh, if one of the previous principals got the stadium named after him, and posthumously he did pass away, and if the if the basketball court could be named after the coach, then perhaps we could name other things. And one of the previous, gym commentators, he said, well, maybe somebody said, well, they should name the press box after you, or they should name this. And he was like, I think maybe they should name a garbage chute after me. It's so funny. I was like, okay, well, if they did name something in the school after me, what would they name, right? Like the Kirk Miller Snack Shack, or the Kirk Miller Empty Void Under the Stairs, like the elevator. Name the elevator after me or something. Oh, this is so funny. All right, name it in the comments if they named a wing of the school or a part of the school after me. What would be suitable for me to have that named after? Maybe the men's room, or the some random drinking fountain or something. Oh, love it. Detention room. Oh, man, if only they gave detention. I would love if they still gave detention. Kids get away with murder these days. Really, they do. They get away with, and they know it, too. They walk all over teachers now. If I could reinstitute a little bit of teeth, right, a little bit more grit, oh, man, it would do these kids some good. Lately they've been talking about, like, how all the private schools now are probably going to go like instead of paperless, now it's like screenless. It's hip, it's cool to be, less screens. Well, good for you, right? If you don't want kids to have iPads or Chromebooks or whatever, yeah, that's awesome. They dove in head first and gave every kid an iPod or an iPad, whatever device. And then, 12 years later, they realized, oh, okay, we just raised a generation of iPad kids, and all they do is play Fortnite and watch YouTube videos instead of actually get work done on these devices that we gave them. So funny. How about the Kirk Miller iPad cart? So that's funny. All right, well, we're playing connections. I see 4 groups of 4 here. Let's find them. House, clock, ear, flap, bulb, wave, head, year, foot, store, blow, spear, hold, sway, zodiac, and keep. Wow. Okay, these are kind of all over the place. Like year and zodiac and clock are like cycles of time, I guess. Things come in waves. How about to keep, to store, to hold? To blow is kind of the opposite, though, isn't it? Oh, to house. Oh, as a verb, not house. House, to house. What do you mean no sound? Don't tell me no sound. Hey, Pricey. There's Tyson right there. Are we getting sound? Is it laggy? Okay, well now I gotta check. You're making me paranoid. Okay, hold on. Here's the ultimate test. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's like a 5-second delay. Oh no. Oh no. I have it set to ultra low latency so this kind of thing doesn't happen. So that we can have like, you know, you don't have lag. Okay. All right. Well, Callie, something happened on your end then. I don't know. It's working over here. I always keep kind of like a second monitor on my phone just in case, you know, I want to see what it looks like to you guys in case something bad happens. So, all right. So we got the easy one. Contain, to house, to hold, to keep, and to store. I feel like spear and head go together. Ear flap. Zodiac. Zodiac sign. Head sign. Wave sign. Sway sign. Probably not sign. Zodiac killer. Zodiac. The signs of the zodiac. The cycle of the zodiac, right? 12 hours, 12 zodiac signs, 12 months in a year, 12 inches in a foot. Things are divided into 12 segments. Okay. Hey, we are good at this game. We are good at this game. Wave. Maybe to wave, to flap, to sway, and to blow in the wind. To move in the wind. Yeah, okay, I said wind. Ear, bulb, head, and spear. Vegetable units. Oh, that's funny. That's even more challenging than purple. Hold on. Things that are divided into 12 segments. And then vegetable units. A bulb of onion. An ear of corn. A head of lettuce. A spear of... What's a spear? A pickle. What are... Maybe asparagus. Asparagus I think they call spears. A spear of asparagus. I thought of pickles. I don't know. I like pickles. Do you guys like pickles? Tyson, I could imagine you liking pickles. You like things like salsa and peanut butter. I could imagine you like pickles too. It's one of those dividing things. Either you love it or you hate it, you know. It's like cilantro. People either love it or hate it. I love it. I love it. When you go to like Del Taco or something, you get a burrito. If you order from their little like push button app thing at the register, the kiosk, you can tell it to add cilantro, and they add cilantro for free. It is free. You order from the counter, and they might charge you for it. But if you order it from the little push-button kiosk thing, they don't charge you extra for it. And they lay it on thick, too. At least the one by my house. You only like relish? Like sweet relish? Or... Because I don't like sweet relish. You know, like a sweet pickle? Ugh. Give me a nice, like, dill, garlic, bread and butter kind of... Yeah, like a burger pickle. I don't want those sweet pickles. Yuck. I'm very particular about that. All right. Yellow, to have, to hold, to house. Why did I say have? To hold, to keep, to store, to contain. Have is not on there. Purple, things that are divided into 12 segments. You got a clock, a foot, a year, and a zodiac. Clock has 12 hours, foot has 12 inches, a year has 12 months, and a zodiac has 12 signs. Tyson, you and I are almost the same zodiac sign, aren't we? Not that everyone believes in the zodiac, but I am a Leo. I think earlier in July you are... What's early July? I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, I'm Leo the Lion. Yeah, so the green, move in the wind, to blow, to flap, to sway, and to wave. That's so interesting. I play 2 songs in my bands that are called Sway and Wave. Sway is when marimba rhythm starts to play. Dance with me, make me sway. Oh, it's Cancer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because you're the 5th, right? And then Wave. Vou te contar. Não podem ver as coisas que o coração pode entender. That's a great song too. To move in the wind, to flap and sway. Fundamental é mesmo amor. Oh man, I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head now. Do I have that one on LP? Do I have a vinyl of that song? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'll look at my library, see if I have that one. Every time I go to like a thrift store, I always look in the record bins to see if there's specifically. I don't just buy any record. I specifically look for like vintage, Latin jazz. Not just any jazz either. There's plenty of not great jazz out there. But like big band or small combo or great old singers, and especially Latin. I'm looking for. I should be a professional singer. I don't know if I'd sing in a choir. I don't know about that one. Oh, and the vegetable units, right? We got the bulb, the ear, the head, and the spear. All right. Bullet blank, insect known for its painful sting. Is that a bullet bee? Bullet bill, playing Mario. Setting for the children's book, Goodnight Gorilla. Probably a zoo? I don't know. I've never read that. Mixed breed dogs, maybe mutts. Language that gave us the words democracy and philosophy. That sounds like Latin. Untidy. Messy. Not quite. Okay. Bright shade of blue. Okay, this probably is wrong. This is whoops. Sounds like azure. Classroom jottings. What about notes? That's so funny. I had to make sure my fingers were on the home row. 100% in slang. I don't know. Longtime movie studio, now owned by Amazon, MGM. Chicago WNBA team. It's probably the sky, so this is Greek. 100%. Oh, the bullet ant. Oh, an ant? Oh, I would hate to get stung by an ant. A bite or a sting by an ant sounds like the worst thing ever. Tyson, I told you the story about that one, right? I don't know. Maybe I should tell you right now. So, the first game this year, right? First basketball game, and right before halftime, some random lady comes up. Could be a mom. I don't even know. And she came up and said, "You need to not show the halftime show." And I went, whoa, okay, who's this coming from? And like, who are you? You know, she just out of nowhere said, well, you can't show the halftime show. And I assumed she meant the drill team, but she may have been a cheer mom or like a dance company mom. I have no idea, right? It's all the same to me. And she said, you can't show the halftime show. I was like, oh, well, why not? And she said, well, the other teams watch your live stream and then steal our moves and see what our weaknesses are and really hone in on theirs. And I was like, oh my gosh, would they really do that? She said, yeah. So you need to turn off your live stream during halftime. And I said, I'm sorry, lady. I can't turn off my live stream for your little, your little whim. And I said, there's no way. There's literally no way to turn off the live stream during once the train starts rolling. You cannot just stop the train like that and then get it started up again for the second quarter. I said, here's what we'll do. I will during halftime. I will point I'll point the camera just like at the stands, at the scoreboard, right? I said, do you mind if we just point it somewhere else? And she said, yeah, that's fine. Just don't show the halftime show. I was like, okay. Both drill and cheer were going to perform. And I didn't know if this was a cheer mom or a drill mom, just, kind of laying into me like this. I'm like, okay. And I assume you don't want the sound either. She said, yeah, turn the sound off. I said, okay, all right. Well, so then halftime comes out. And Tyson, you weren't there for that one. But, oh, my gosh, so many people in the comments were like, where's the halftime show? I came specifically for the halftime show. Blah, 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 breathing down my neck. And I put in the comments, because I watch the chat every once in a while in these school games. And I said, sorry, I was specifically asked, and I didn't say who, but some random person just, came up to me with no authority and just said, don't show our halftime show. And so I said, okay, so we're not going to show it. And, so some people were miffed about it, and some people were just like, oh, okay, sorry, it's too bad we didn't get to see it, because people watch from all over the world, right? It's not just the community nearby my house, or my school, I mean, but people come from all over. I mean, they watch from, there are people that are stationed overseas, and their granddaughter or their niece or their, a player, nephew, playing the ball game and want to see it. And we provide a really good, really awesome, production, super high production value. In fact, I need to go produce that in about 2 hours. I need to run and do that. And so, okay, so the second half of the story is just last night, I saw a couple of the drill team girls, and they were walking to the dance floor or something, the dance hall. We have a dance classroom with mirrors and a wood floor and all that stuff. And I said, hey, you guys are on drill, right? And they said, yeah. I said, I got a favor for you. Couple games ago, I had this random mom come up to me and breathe down my neck about not playing, not showing their routine. And first, I don't even know who was she, cheer or dance or what was she? Was she part of your team? And really, what I want to know is, does your coach want this or not want this? If your coach is cool with us showing it, then I'm showing it. If your coach does not want us to show it, then we will absolutely not show it. But I need to know whose authority does this come by? Some random lady in the crowd has no authority. And they came back about 5 or 10 minutes later, and they said, okay, we found a bunch of things for you. I said, okay, thank you. What'd you find? They said, first off, the random lady, that was our assistant coach. I said, oh boy, whoops. That's not good. This random lady that I thought was just breathing down my neck. No, she did have authority. She was the assistant coach. And come to find out that that it did come from the coach, but she didn't address herself as such. She just sort of went into it. And they said, yeah, we just wanted to confirm, yes, the coach said don't show our halftime show. And I said, okay, it came from the coach herself. I will not show the halftime show. If this lady had said, hey, I'm the assistant coach for drill, right? Oh, okay, great. Thanks for letting me know. I will not show it. This came from a position of authority. But she didn't address herself like that. She was just like, you can't show their show. And I'm like, oh, okay, random mom, thanks. It wasn't a random mom. It He was the assistant coach. I didn't never met her before. This is really fun. I know. Total Karen. Total Karen. Yeah. I know it. Golly. Oh. But you get Karens like that, right? You know, sorry if anybody in the chat is named Karen, right? Tyson saying, that's my middle name. Hey. But yeah, this lady with no authority came to me, and then surprised, she did have authority. I was just supposed to know who she was? Like what? I don't know. All right, let's recap. One across, the bullet ant. Insect known for its painful sting. Yikes. Doesn't sound good. The zoo. Oh, I did get that one right. Why did I think I had to change that one? I don't know. Oh, because ant wasn't right. And then I assumed that maybe zoo wasn't right either. Goodnight gorilla takes place in a zoo. A mixed breed of dog is mutt. Mutts. Language that gave us the word democracy and philosophy. Oh, Greek. I said Latin. No, it's Greek. Lots of good things came from Latin, but lots of good things came from Greek too. The philosophers and all that stuff. Untitled. Untitled. Oh my gosh. I need to go to bed. Untidy. Messy. Not untitled. Untidy. Messy. Brilliant shade of blue. Azure. Yeah, the blue azure sky. Classroom jottings. You take notes. 100% in slang. Totes. Like for totally. Totes. Longtime movie studio, now owned by Amazon, MGM. And then Warner Brothers is apparently owned by what? Netflix now, right? All these conglomerates. I love how we created all these streaming services so that we could just, not have cable bundles anymore. And what do we have now? Streaming bundles. It's all the same. It's just different packaging. All the same. They wanted to give you more choice, and now we have less choice than ever. All right. Chicago's WNBA team is the Chicago Sky. I've never seen a WNBA game. I think it'd be fun. Just never. It's always eluded me, I suppose. All right. Just to verify, yes, we're playing in hard mode. I like to check. I don't know. I just like to check. I'm hungry. Mango. No help at all. Okay. Crest. A little bit of help. Okay, we got an R somewhere. Or we got an R in the right place, and then a C and a T somewhere. So this could be maybe TR, and then a vowel. Whoa. Spelling. Like truck. Could be truck. Easy. Got it in 3 today. Nice simple word. I bet you a lot of people got it in 3 today. Truck. Mango. No help at all. Crest. C-R-E-S-T. And that gave us an R. Gave us a T. Gave us a C. And then we got truck. Truck is like a first grader word. Sometimes we get these college level words like coven or something, and then we get I don't know, a reprieve. We get an olive branch every once in a while, I suppose, with a word like truck. Oh, actually, come to think of it, in my TV broadcast class today, one of my kids, one of my best kids, knows that I do the Wordle religiously like this, and I do not want the answers. Do everything you can not to spoil the Wordle, right? And some of my kids know this, right? And she said, "Millie, you haven't done the Wordle, right?" And I said, "No, don't say a word." And she's, No, I won't say a word. But I got it in 3 today. She was so excited to say, "I got it in 3 today." And I was like, okay, well, maybe it's a really accessible one. It's a real doable one. And it was. I got it in 3 too. That's exciting. Tyson got it in 4. Great. Better than getting it in 7, right? Awesome. Okay, let's play Strands. What's Strands doing for us? Shakespearean titles. Oh. What if I don't know Shakespeare super well? I see the. Whoops. Midsummer. I know that one. Midsummer. Romeo and Juliet. Ah, wait. I see another one. Mac. Beth. I see that. How do we get over to... Am I wrong? I thought Macbeth was a Shakespearean play. Does it not belong here? The... Oh boy. I thought either thespian or theater. Oh, man. There's one. The Tempest. Midsummer, The Tempest. Shrew. Taming of the Shrew. Oh, The Bard. I see it. The Bard. Gotcha. There's all consonants over here. What the heck? There's too many consonants in this corner. The Merchant. Mary. Twelfth Night? The 12th Night. Okay. The Bard most famously refers to William Shakespeare, whose vast works include iconic plays like Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and comedies like Twelfth Night, Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Twelfth Night, Much Ado About Nothing, As You Like It, The Tempest. What else did we miss? Did we get all of those? Midsummer, like A Midsummer Night's Dream, The Tempest. Oh, Taming of the Shrew. I knew that one. What's The Merchant? Is it Merchants of Venice? The Merchant of Venice is a Shakespearean play believed to be written in the 1590s that blends comedy and drama, exploring themes of love, prejudice, and justice through the story of a Venetian merchant, Antonio. Huh. Defaults on a loan from a moneylender. Interesting. I Googled it. What's Merry? The Merry Wives of Windsor. The Merry Wives of Windsor. Shakespearean comedy about roguish Sir John Falstaff, who attempts to seduce two wealthy married women, Mistress Ford and Mistress Page, by sending them identical love letters. Oh my gosh, that sounds hilarious. I love it. Oh, you got Letterboxd in 3 today? All right, well, I'll quit talking, and let's do Letterboxd then. Let's see if we can do it in 3 as well. Is that live? There we go. We're live. Whoops. Try to solve in 5. Callie did it in 3. We got O, B, D, I, U, and E, P, T, G, L, R, and V. Oh, the counselors actually give all their kids PTGs, progress to graduation. But we can't use 3 on the same side like that, so... Diluted. There's no N. We could do T-I-O-N words. Diluted. Not diluted. Diluted. What'd you say, Glover? Connection saw purple first. Your 25th purple first? Nice, SG. Awesome. Wait, is that a word? Hold on, I'm going to test a word. I wish there was a way you could test a word. Like, instead of connecting it to something else. Diluted. Droved. Bedroved. There's no H. I could say betrothed. Betrothed. Gloved, like a gloved hand. And then what did we say? Diluted. I had to consult my notes for a minute there. Do we want to go back to the D? These are good words, but I'm not getting it in 3. Not that I'm a spiteful person or anything. Oh, grovel. Great word. Gloved. Let me write these down. Gloved. Yeah, grovel. Liturgy. That is a word, but not exactly. Liter. Rebooped. You gonna boop the like button? Don't forget to reboop the like button. So it's rebooped. That's funny. All right. I like grovel. Lurid. Lurid. Depot. And just tub. Sure, whatever. We did it in 4. That's all right. We did it in 4. Tribute. Oh, great word. Tribute. Tribute. I volunteer as tribute. Yeah, that's a fantastic word. Actually, though, phylum and maximizing. Hey, we did it that way. I didn't take a screenshot of it. I usually take a screenshot of that one if I get it in 2, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I didn't feel like I didn't have ownership of that. I got it, but it was like all you guys. You have to change your among word? Why? Why doesn't that work anymore? I think that works great. Are you kidding? Yeah, to grovel, and then lurid. The D led to depot, and the T for tub. Among was the word. I remember that. Sweet. All right. Well, if you like what you see so far, give this video a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day. There's some new faces in the concurrent viewers. I appreciate that. Some brand new people. I'm glad you're here. We do this every day. Just right when I come home from school, we do the puzzles. I do the connections first, and then I do the mini crossword, and then the Wordle, and then the Strands, and then the letterbox. And we have a good time. You guys help me out in the chat, and we chat, we talk, we have a good time. Gerbils? Was that? Could you spell gerbils in the letterbox today? Gerbil. Gerbil. Yeah, you really could spell gerbil. You said you got it in 3. How'd you do it? Crash brick truck. Let's see. Connections today. The yellow category contain is to hold, to house, to keep, and to store. We got purple next. Things that are divided into 12 segments. A clock, a foot, a year, and a zodiac. The clock has 12 hours. The foot has 12 inches. I was going to say 12 toes. No, it doesn't work like that. The year has 12 months. And the zodiac has 12 signs. I'm a Leo. What are you guys? Oh, great word. Upvoted. Upvoted, dig, and gerbil. That's great. I'm sorry. I haven't read the chat. I didn't read the chat. I'm sorry. I don't know. I got too many screens, too many things to think about. I got to run a live stream. Gosh. Let's see. The green category moved in the wind, to blow, to flap, to sway, and to wave. I have actually sung Sway a couple of times. There's a really great one by Michael Bublé version of it. And I kind of sing it like him. We play it in the big band. I don't play that one in the quartet. I play that one in the big band. And our like leader sings it, but when that is not an availability, then I sing it. It's kind of fun to sing and play drums at the same time. I love it. Vegetable units. The bulb, right? A bulb of onion, the ear of corn, head of lettuce, and a spear, I guess, of asparagus. 12 donuts in a dozen. You're always thinking about donuts. I just haven't met you yet. Just the mere mention of donuts, and now Tyson wants one. Or a dozen, right? We want a whole 12. All right. Oh, man, the bullet ant. Doesn't sound fun to get stung by. The zoo, the setting for the children's book Goodnight Gorilla. Mixed breed dogs, or mutts. Language that gave us the words democracy and philosophy. Greek. Ooh, untidy, messy. At first we were going over it, I said untitled. No, it's not untitled. Untidy. A brilliant shade of blue, azure. Notes, classroom jottings. Seek holiness. Yeah, donuts are holy. 100% in slang. Totes. Do people still use that? I feel like that's a very like millennial Gen Z thing to say. Oh, he was totes cool. I don't think people say that anymore. Longtime movie studio now owned by Amazon, MGM. Do they also own the Grand? Like, do they own casinos now too? Or is it just like the movie studio? I wonder. Chicago WNBA team is the Sky. All right, we got the Wordle in 3. It was prophesied in the stars. I was in my class today, and someone was like, Mill, did you play the Wordle yet? I'm like, no, don't tell me. And she said, I won't. I got it in 3. And I was like, okay, great. It's accessible. And I got it in 3 too. That's cool. So mango, and then crest, and then that gave us a C and a T and the R in the right place. And we said truck. I thought maybe I'd be ready for another word, but no, it was truck. So that works. All right. Shakespearean titles. Words in Shakespearean titles. The Bard. This is like the collection of Shakespearean works. Midsummer for Midsummer Night's Dream. The Tempest. Taming of the Shrew. Merchant of Venice. The Merry Wives of somebody or other. I forget. And then Twelfth Night. That's a comedy. Cool. Coolio. All right, then we polished it off today with the Letterboxd. We started with grovel, and then L led to lurid, and then D for depot, and T for tub, to get rid of that darn B. All we needed was a B, and now we got it. Cool. Yeah, and we solved it correctly last time. Phylum and maximizing, thanks to you guys. Thanks to your help in the chat. You did the Wordle today while you were watching a semi-truck live stream. Oh, funny. The Ride Along Gang. Actually, I think I've heard of that channel. Anyway, if you like my channel, give this video a like. Consider subscribing, because we do this every day. And I'll just come up into your feed like a podcast, and you can do the puzzles with me, or just chat, or have a good time. We're just here having fun. So if you're loving this, then give this video a like and consider subscribing. And I will catch you on the next one. Later, guys.